Hey you guys, Lacey and Steve from Duo Reacts. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching
Better Call Saul.
Yes, Season 4, Episode 10.
The
Winner. The Season 4 finale. We just got done watching Episode 9, so we won't discuss too much going into this episode.
We're in a show marathon right now. We just watched it, like she said, Episode 9. We explained that in Episode 9. We are watching back to back, which is freaking awesome. I love to do it that way.
Yeah.
I do like to couple up, you know what I mean, sometimes.
Yeah.
And this is kind of a treat. So, really interested in seeing what happened to Werner. We know what happened to Werner. He got out.
He escaped.
Now, what happens? What happens? Do they find him? Do you think they find him? I have a feeling he does.
Yes. I feel like
Mike's a bloodhound, man.
Mike is he's a smart dude. He's gonna find him, and he's gonna have to dispatch of him probably.
He would have been a really good Pinkerton back in the days. I mean, if you think about the Pinkertons or whatnot,
yeah,
you know, like the FBI kind of they used a lot of the Pinkertons' tactics to think like a bad guy. You know what I mean? They use a lot of think about that. Back in the old days,
I don't know what a Pinkerton is.
A Pinkerton was the original law enforcement.
Okay.
Before police, right?
Okay.
So if you did bad, they were going to track you down. Imagine that back in the day, you know, where you didn't have cell phones, you couldn't track them, you didn't have cameras, you didn't have stuff like that. The Pinkertons were you know, I mean, and Mike is a Pinkerton, man. A Pinkerton
He's like a bounty hunter?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Pretty much. But anyway, I'm interested in looking at watching this. Obviously. I love this show. I love it. I love it. Thank you, Sue, so much. Let's dive in. There's really nothing to talk about.
I agree. Let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Charles McGill, senior partner at Hamlin McGill.
Flashback.
I stand before you to vouch for my brother.
Oh,
karaoke.
Yes. Oh.
Yeah.
Yes. What the Ernie. Yes. I miss you, Ernie. He got fired for a shitty reason.
People. Yeah. Bad karaoke, but good person.
No, I'm not doing that.
Yes, you are singing that with me.
I'm not doing Bohemian Rhapsody.
You actually sing good. You just think you sing good.
I do not sing.
Yeah, you do.
I'm a lawyer
Yeah, you
now.
do. You really
Right?
do.
If you don't sing that with me, I sue you.
I might be better than Ernie. I'll give you that, but
At least he's into it.
I like that he's into it.
Oh, Chuck's gonna bail.
Well, no, it's not really his kind of place.
Is anything really Chuck's place?
I was hoping tonight.
Not really.
You know, mingle with the lady folk. I'm calling you.
Hey, good luck.
Ernie.
Take a good one. Hey, buddy, you're not leaving already, are you?
Jimmy, it's been great fun, really it has, but I got a really meeting.
Just 10 more minutes. 10? You can do that.
Jimmy.
I'm up next. Now, tomorrow you
He's
go.
like,
Stay for his...
I can't miss this.
Never forgive yourself for missing it.
All right, Jimmy, I'll stay.
Great. You won't regret
Good,
it.
Chuck.
This is me.
At least you support him during a karaoke song.
That you really don't want to be here for.
I don't want to talk about things we've gone through. Chuck McGill, everyone!
Don't embarrass him.
The winner takes it all. That's you. Yes, let's go.
He likes attention, but his kind of attention.
Yeah.
I was in your arms,
Thinking I belong there.
Good voice.
thinking I'd be strong there.
Cruise ship singers.
There you go. Oh, now he's getting into it.
He's got a good voice.
He's got a real good voice.
Now he's...
Oh, he got a little tipsy. How about
So
that?
once upon a time...
Hey, you gotta tell Howard to add another M to the firm. It'll make it more symmetrical. And people love symmetrical.
HHMM.
There's some water here.
Taking care of you.
Saul's taking care of Chuck pretty well, too.
Oh, no. He definitely has.
What do you feel like in the morning? Eggs or pancakes?
Pancakes.
Yes.
Oh, he's staying over.
Get some rest, Jimmy.
Good night. The winner takes it all.
Loser has to fall.
I've never heard the song, but obviously it's by ABBA.
He's got a 3.5-hour jump on us, but he started out on foot, which gives us a fighting chance. He'll know his way around town, but if he gets to a bus or a taxi, that's not going to matter much. Most likely ran off towards the highway. You two head north and south. See if he's got his thumb out. You two go to the train and bus station. You stay with the crew. You keep them on lockdown.
See?
Yeah, and where's...
Thinking like a bad guy, or thinking
Yep.
what would I do? And covering 2 or 3 different tracks there. Okay.
And now he's got to make the call.
I need to know for travel wire.
Travel wire.
Hi, I was wondering if you could help me. I arranged for my wife to wire me money from Frankfurt, Germany to the U.S. She didn't tell me which branch.
Stuff we talked about off camera.
See that? Branch 04, I should have known.
So wifey likely wired him some money.
Yeah. Yeah.
Watermelon pickles.
What?
Yeah, right?
Oh, hi. It's very nice of you to come.
Of course. Ken, Greenfield. This is Emma Reed.
We knew Chuck back in our time with the Native People's Education Council.
He spoke of you both quite fondly.
That means a lot.
Why are
I feel
you
bad we lost
lying,
touch for so
Jimmy?
long.
What's happening?
We saw the notice about the law library dedication this
Mm.
weekend. Today was the anniversary.
I can't believe it's been
For
a
his
year.
appeal?
Yes.
It still doesn't make any sense.
To have people vouching for him?
Yes.
Well,
Yep.
God bless.
Bless you.
Wow. Wow.
He's putting on a show
And then
for
he-
them.
Give me one of these bear claws.
Has he been standing out there all day for
Yeah.
anybody that comes to visit the grave?
We got customers at the rate. That's a good sign.
How'd it feel?
Felt like I looked sad.
Mm-hmm.
What's the headstone like?
Oh, Howard picked the big one. But it's tasteful.
He hasn't even been there.
Yeah,
Until
and
now.
Kim's sitting here thinking like he needs to grieve, right? He needs to. Yeah, remember he wanted
Yeah.
to go out and
Yep.
take a look at the operation. I mean, he's got like literally.
Some people would say that was a good view. I
He's taking notes on everything. It looks like their comings and goings. Like he's gonna.
there's
And the panic about Werner. I don't know why I
Is there
said it
Gus?
like that, but Tyrus is in there. I didn't.
some people would say that like that view that he had of like the I'm not a big fan of that view there. I think it's drab. He looked at
This is where he
Can I help you?
picked up the
Yes.
wire
It'd be
transfer.
wonderful if you could. I'm looking for Werner Ziegler.
I'm sorry, even if he was here, it's not company policy to give out customer information.
He is my brother-in-law, and we're very worried about him.
No.
I have his insulin in the cooler out in the car. I was hoping I would get here ahead of him.
no better way than to play. Okay,
He
Kim.
Yeah, he was here. He left about an hour ago.
Oh, just took the money and left.
Well, not right away. He made a couple calls on the payphone.
Then what, just wandered off on foot?
He got in the car. I think one of his calls was for a cab.
Any chance that I might have a peek at your security video, see who got him?
He's gonna be like,
I get it. Not company policy. Could you tell me where the nearest hospital is?
He was here a good half hour or so before his money order came through. He asked if
Mike
his
is
money
good
came,
at
but
talking
not yet.
people into doing
You
stuff.
Oh,
It's.
oh, that's bad luck. He can't see the car.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Thanks for your help.
Want to help?
Good luck. Hope you find
Yep,
it.
it's box cutter guy.
Mm-hmm. Oh shit.
Yep. Here comes this conversation.
Can I see it?
Look at that. He's so upset right now that he has to deal with this.
For what it's worth, I believe him. He said he'd be gone 4 days. He's not gone to any cops. This is about him wanting to see his wife, plain and simple.
It ain't gonna work, buddy. And Mike, you're
She's
talking.
on a Lufthansa flight.
Landing in Denver 9 hours from now.
And your men will be there.
Yeah.
And they'll follow her from the airport to wherever he's holed up.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Kill them both.
He has anything to say.
there's another way to play this. If I can find him before the wife gets here, let me bring him in and finish what he started. If Ziegler disappears, you are left with the most expensive hole in the ground this side of the Mississippi.
You can find him.
This is on me. I'll fix it. You get everybody back in. Get
Gus
them on
has
the
a lot
phone
of
to every
faith in
cab
him.
company
I'll give
and
him
car
that.
company
No, he
to
don't.
the story.
He's got his own
Find out
mind
who
made
picked
up.
Ziegler up and travel wire
I
on
just,
foot.
I don't feel the
He's
same.
like, you go ahead and do what you're going to do, but the ultimate outcome is still going to be the same.
Or his wife's.
Because...
Stop it. Hold on. I do want to say something. Gus don't play. If he can find someone adequate to finish, he's not gonna. You break the rules, you're done. And
I
he did-
agree with that. I'm just saying...
When Walter White had the guy come in with him to watch what Walter was doing to get the perfect recipe, Gus has no problem going.
Gail?
Gail.
Oh,
Gail.
you're talking about Gail. Okay.
I'm talking about Gail.
Okay.
Look, Gus don't play. He's not playing there. You think Mike can save him? You think Mike can save him?
I don't think Mike can save him. I think that I think Mike made a good point to him there that
I think his wife and
if
him
I
are
can
dead.
find him, let him finish the job at least. But I think Gus is willing to at least entertain this idea of, if you can find him, I'll let him finish the job.
Okay.
But if I find him first, I'm killing him. And I definitely, 100%,
Right.
the wife and him are both going to be dead by
Yes.
the end of all of this,
Loose
period.
lips. Loose lips. And,
Yeah,
and I'm telling you
period.
right now, I think that's gonna happen, and that's gonna really put Mike in a moral situation.
Yeah.
But let's go. I'm ready to go.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
No, I agree. I agree
think
with that.
this is a good
yeah.
time to stop and kind of have that discussion of what's in Gus's mind.
Yeah, and I think we're both on pretty much the same page.
I say kill, you said finish, but I
Well, I think he's
think it's
entertaining.
we finished all right.
I think he's entertaining the idea of, if Mike can find him first, I'll let him finish. But ultimately,
Gus already did his homework. She's on her way on a love. I mean, come on, man.
Yeah.
He knows stuff. Yeah.
Pull the transcript on the last call that was blank.
the transcript.
No, after that. They were going to go on vacation. Baden-Baden. Natural Springs.
You see,
All the natural springs.
look at this guy. He's like,
Hey there. Find your brother-in-law? Is he okay?
As he walks in, pull the transcript on the
I'm
last
calling for one of your
conversation.
guests.
Yeah, it's just his brother-in-law.
Werner Ziegler. You sure? And there's no reservation under that name?
see what's going on here?
He's following Mike now.
This guy's smart. Gus usually.
I won't lie, it's been a tough year. Which is why this couldn't be more appropriate. I know this would have meant the world to him.
The invitation says anonymous donor.
I assume that meant HHM.
Actually, I happen to know Mr. James Miguel paid for the reading room himself.
Really? The brother did this?
I saw him write the check.
Jimmy, you sly little devil,
He's in
you.
the Southwestern here. I heard someone say that Jimmy paid for all this himself. He'd prefer to remain anonymous. I guess
Yes.
even a year out, an event like this can be tough. I better go check on him. Thanks for coming.
He's not doing too well, you know.
Remorse.
I can't believe I wrote a $23,000 check for this. You know,
I was... Damn, he really
I didn't
did.
see anyone from the Bar Association in there.
Someone on the board will hear about this and they'll believe it because they heard it from a colleague.
Yeah, I know. Word gets around. G-L-E-R.
He's not
He
going to
is.
What?
You don't know if he's on the property at the moment. No message.
Oh, he found him. Yeah, and that's not even frickin' Gus following him.
Nope.
Gum is gonna help in this situation.
Something to do with the 10 pull-out. I'm trying to think what
He's
he's going
chewing the gum
to do something.
because he needs the stickiness of the gum for something. He's gonna stick something somewhere. But I don't know. I have literally no idea what he's doing right now. He broke it.
Yep. And this car is going to hold up the line.
Yep.
Get out of the way, go! Sorry, it's just not working. Go ahead, Kate.
Oh!
Too late.
Too late.
And you just
Where
caused
did he
the
go?
scene. I kind of like that.
Okay.
I was smart, though.
That was smart.
All right, if everyone's ready. Folks, this is Duncan Springer. He's a senior from Mayfield High School in Las Cruces. Oh, this is Marcy Ramirez. She's from Moriarty High.
Okay.
She's captain of the debate team.
I think it'll...
This is Franklin Pickett. He's from Manzano High. Please have a seat. It's Theodora. How did you get interested in Ethiopia? What's it like working with elders?
It was...
Raymond, how'd you manage that?
How'd you manage that? What are we doing here?
Voting, I think it's a scholarship.
Oh, for the scholarship.
Raymond Chen, 6 votes. Duncan Springer, 6 votes. And Christy Esposito, 1 vote. So unless there's any disagreement, I think we can... Jimmy?
Yeah. The 1 vote for Christy Esposito, that was me. I think we should give her another look.
Esposito. That's the shoplifter.
And yeah, she's had some trouble, but she's had 2 really strong years since then. And have you all read this? Well, that experience is what got her interested in the law. And my point is that maybe someone who's been in trouble, someone who doesn't have a perfect record, maybe she brings something that the others don't. I think that deserves real consideration.
Jimmy, you make a hell of an argument. How about we take another vote?
Miss Esposito, hold on.
Oh, hi.
Hi. You didn't get it.
Aww.
You were never gonna get it. They dangle these things in front of you, they tell you you got a chance, but I'm sorry, it's a lie. You made a mistake, and they are never forgetting it. As far as they're concerned, your mistake is just, that's who you are. I mean, they'll smile at you, they'll pat you on the head, but they are never, ever letting you in.
What's he going with this?
Listen.
Is he pissing her off now? Like,
It doesn't, because you don't need them. They're not going to give it to you. You're going to take it. You're going to do whatever it takes. Do you hear me? You're going to go your own way. You're going to do what they won't do. You're going to be smart. You are going to cut corners.
you're gonna be me, okay?
You're going to be on the 50th floor. You're going to be looking down on them. You make them suffer. Because you don't matter all that much to them. So what? Screw them. The winner takes it all.
I gotta go.
She's like,
I gotta go get my bus.
yeah. Thanks, Uncle Jimmy.
I mean, I liked it, but
You're
the
not
kid,
gonna...
that might come off like...
It's like he was talking to a young version of himself.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Pretty much F
He
them.
was saying
You do what you need to do.
everything he wanted to say to himself, basically, to that poor
That's
girl.
what he tells himself. That's what he tells himself.
Yeah. Not today.
Go kick that garbage can.
You're spiraling, Jimmy. You're spiraling.
He's all alone. So maybe he is feeling the Chuck effect.
I think he's feeling it. Oh, this guy ain't gonna be quite as,
Can I help you?
My friend was here earlier. Bald fella?
Yeah. Did they find his brother-in-law? Is he okay?
No, we haven't found him yet.
Wow, this guy's good.
He's really good.
He's good.
He adapted to that real
There's
quick.
maybe something that, my friend missed.
I showed him everything I've got. Maybe you should just call your friend.
Sure.
Double wire, this is Fred. Okay, have a great day.
Oh, he's just gone? In the ceiling?
No way.
You might want to go.
And he's going to be right there with him.
You might want to go. Yep.
So he'll pick the same ones. What's he got? Oh, he's got tile in his hair.
Insulation.
Now he's going to go pick the same cards. Like a mojito.
Somebody's got a mojito. Oh, he seems awfully happy right now. He's about to be really unhappy, though.
Is there a Mr.
Mike.
Ziegler here?
Mike's gonna. Crocs.
Mr. Werner Ziegler?
Oh, yes. I am Ziegler.
Werner wears Crocs, Steve.
Oh, yeah. I will be right there.
Oh, Werner.
The green shoes with the blue shorts.
And with socks. And with socks.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, you can't do that.
You can't do that. You can't. No.
Who is this?
I'm calling on behalf of Gustavo Fring. Is Mr. Fring very upset?
What do you think? Please let him know the work will continue. Did Michael show him my letter? My men will be able to continue a few days without me. The work will go on. Ask Michael.
Michael's very busy, and he asked me to speak with you. Do you remember what your instructions were?
Finish clearing the debris, then begin the south wall. The concrete is standing by. Kai will not.
Sorry, I didn't get that last part. Could you repeat that?
Mm-hmm.
Werner?
You're done. You're
Yep,
done.
he's done now.
He knows.
He knows.
Look at that.
Michael.
Is that you?
Is that you?
I'm so sorry. Get dressed. Michael. I don't want to hear another damn word out of you.
You just.
You are in big trouble, sir.
It's the weirdest shaped head. Look at that.
It's the hair, too. The hair kind of exaggerates the...
I think it's the cranium. Oh, I want to go back to that.
I know, because he's going to...
How much is left? Okay.
Almost 22 minutes.
Okay, good.
I think I got something here. The law plans then remorse, then brother, then legacy. What do you think? Everything okay?
Yeah. We gave 3 very bright young people scholarships.
Good. I know it's a lot, but this is one time to
And it's got Jimmy to thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy, the hard part's done. Reading room, scholarship, cemetery. By now they've got to have heard about some of it. We set up the dominoes, and now you just knock them down.
To the board, I'm still that guy.
Don't do this shit.
Well, you gotta say something.
But if,
Self-doubt.
You know what? I don't think he's going to leave it to chance. Is where he's going.
what if this is talking for me?
Oh, because it's his Chuck's goodbye letter. Remember, we thought it was going to be all
that's
bad.
right.
We thought it was going to be all bad things, and it was actually good.
Yes. I got him. Where are you now? About 8 miles north of San Ysidro. Where was he? A place called Dulce Vega Hot Springs up in Umanis. It's gotta be where his wife is headed. Something else. When I found him, he was on the phone with an interested party pretending to be one of your guys.
Remember him?
What did he tell them?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing useful.
Told him something
You
that
have
he's
any
going to
idea
take
who it
use
was?
from.
I do.
He does.
All right, I'll bring him in now.
No, keep him there. Wait.
I'd go another way.
That I know.
That I know.
That'd be a mistake.
These discussions serve no purpose.
I told you.
Yep.
Wait where you are.
So really, he was...
Mike, here's your moral stand. What do you do?
I'll take care of it.
Are you sure?
Yes.
You won't.
He's going to have to.
Mike's.
So Gus was like, you know what? Mike
No.
probably will be able to find him sooner than I can anyway, so go ahead and find him, Mike.
Wait a minute. Is he gonna go through with it?
If he doesn't, he's dead meat.
Get out.
Maybe he's going to let him...
I want to know what your end game was. I thought I would come back and my friend Michael would be very, very angry. But in time, he would understand and forgive. It was never up to me. I know I've made trouble for you, and I'm very sorry for the damage I caused. But please, Margareta will land any minute. Soon she will be at the motel. Let us be together for a little love. Let her see me and know everything is okay.
Is he gonna do
It's
it?
not going to happen. Let me speak to Mr. Fring. I will explain everything.
Mr. Fring wants you dead.
You're not going to talk to Fring. If Werner, nothing you can say or do will make anyone trust you again.
Mm-hmm. Are you getting it now? Are you getting it? Putting the pieces
I
together?
go home. I never breathed a word of this ever. The money? I give all of it back.
He knows where this is
I will
going.
tell no one, I swear. It will be as if
What do you
none
think he
of
does?
this
Stop.
ever happened.
What do you think he does?
What do I think Mike is going to do?
What do you think he's going to do?
He has no choice. It's too late for Werner.
Do you think Mike would murder him?
Lalo knows his name now. It's too late for him. Gus knows it. He knows that he knows who he is now.
But Mike is his own man, too, in the end. This is a very...
But he's smart enough to know that if he lets him live, that
Gus,
he's dead meat.
Well, and his...
That he won't.
And his family. Yeah, because Gus has reaches.
He has no choice.
No, I want to talk about this because this is heavy.
It's very heavy, and it's going to...
We're not going to know. Look at this. It's going to skip to something else and come back.
We got 15 minutes, but...
Okay.
Mike is smart enough to realize that he has no choice right now. But it's probably going to break him because he likes this guy.
I know.
Right? He feels bad for him. He likes him. They were friends. They were friendly. But he has no choice.
This guy got put into a position. He's a builder. He's good at what he does. Okay, right? He's a good guy.
And
he messed up, but the fact is, he got in bed with the wrong
people. He was doing... Obviously, he knew that this was off the books. It was very shady from the get-go, right? He had to have known that it could have came down to this, especially with him sneaking out like that. Oh, I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to go.
He knew
He got
make Mike mad.
He got too comfortable with Mike, thinking, I'll get away with it with Mike.
And what Mike's trying to tell him is this was never up to me, dude.
Yeah.
And he's saying he's going to take care of it to Gus, but does he do this?
I think
remember,
he has
Mike kind of beats his own drum, too.
He does, but he knows that...
If he doesn't do his job now, that he said he'd take care of it, that means that, the one thing that he cares about could end up...
Mike is taking care of Werner, right? He already told Gus and
Mike's granddaughter.
He already told
family.
Oh, I know. But he already told Gus and them where the wife is headed. So the wife is going to be dead too,
Let's see. Let's go.
I'm just saying.
This is
it's
interesting.
It's too late for Werner. He fucked up.
I'm telling you, this is I don't know. I don't know because if it was Gus,
he doesn't want to. It's obvious he doesn't want to.
I knew Gus was done with him. He was over.
Yeah.
Mike, on the other hand, I don't know that he pulls the trigger because I don't think murder is his MO.
Well, it's not, and he likes this guy. He doesn't want to kill him.
In defense, he would, but not. I don't know.
I know, but he's...
You think so,
He's going to have to. I mean, if he doesn't, he's going to be screwed.
He better have a plan.
He better have a plan.
And Mike's smart. Okay, let's see.
I will keep silent. You know it, please.
Does he know
it,
though?
Your wife have a cell phone with her? Yes. I need you to call her now. She landed an hour ago. But she knows nothing. And you need to keep it that way. She's being followed.
She's followed?
Yeah.
She goes back to the airport. Nothing will happen to her.
They could not. They would not.
Pull yourself together.
Give me the phone. I call them now. Give it to me.
Calm down. She can't suspect. It doesn't matter what you tell her as long as she goes back where she belongs.
At this point, he's just trying to save her wife. Or his wife,
See, I told you he has more...
He's trying to save the wife at this point. It's too late for Werner, but save your wife.
Oh, du mietest das
Oh, you're renting the car?
Oh, ja. Ich habe ganz schlechte Nachrichten. Es gibt ein Problem auf der Baustelle. Ja, die haben mich zurückgerufen, weißt du? Ich bin nicht im Hotel und ich bin überhaupt gar nicht... Deshalb musst du zurück nach Hause mit dem... Margarete, hör mir mal zu. Margarete, hör mir zu. Jetzt halt die Klappe! Du musst zurück nach Hause.
She's like, but I just flew from Germany.
Das muss ich machen. Überhaupt nicht sehen, Margarete. Ich will dich nicht sehen. Ja? Nach Hause, sofort, jetzt!
I hope that worked. He had to get angry with her to get her, but hopefully it worked.
Don't know.
She was very angry, but yes, she will go home. If she does not hear a word from me, she will ask questions. She will go to the police.
There'll be a story. An accident. Lawyers will visit. German lawyers. Her questions will be answered. Does you swear?
Yes, I swear.
So that she can have closure.
They're going home. They'll be okay. They're trusted.
Wow.
Is there no other way, truly?
Not anymore. Gus will demand.
Hold on.
There are so many stars visible in New Mexico. I will walk out there to get a better look.
He knows how much Mike is struggling with this, too.
Oh, shit. Look at the stars.
Look at the
Yeah,
flowers.
he's doing it.
Look at the flowers, Lizzie. Look at the flowers.
Yep. This makes sense.
Yeah.
I can't believe it.
He's too smart to know that if he doesn't, Gus will demand proof.
It's incredible. I feel
Gail.
like we've been talking about this forever. Now,
We were just talking about him.
here it is. An architectural feat. Truly. Herculean.
It's very Herculean.
I can work with this. Ventilation at this point is the main hurdle. But with a series of fans and the right equipment, I am certain that I could do a rudimentary cook.
Not until it is ready.
He's like, you just got real intense. Okay.
We only want to do it if it's done right. I'm gonna go up and check.
Dale's like, I caught you at a bad time. I get it.
Okay.
This tour probably shouldn't have happened when you're in this mood, Gus.
Yes. Maybe we could have held off.
Nice sweater.
Oh, hello?
Nope.
Ah.
Maybe that's why the mood changed. Yeah, he's angry.
Can't wait to hear it.
Oh,
really?
You're not going to hear nothing.
Okay, is this the
This might be
reinstate or the appeal? Could this
It
be
might
the appeal?
be. Kind of appears like it might.
Where do you have it?
This should do it. Chuck wrote a good letter.
Chuck wrote a great letter.
Okay.
Sincerity, Jimmy. Remember, sincerity.
Jimmy, whatever happens in there, I'm with you.
Whatever happens in here, I'm going to call it right now. It's going to be true and it's going to come from his heart and he's going to finally going to let it sink in with Chuck.
Think so?
Yep. Whatever happens in here, the way he reads it and the way when she said it's the way you read it too. I don't know why.
You think it's because of his breakdown in the car a little bit?
Yes, things are starting to hit him, but when he's reading that letter, I feel like it's going to hit him.
I think so.
All at once. Yep. Well, not all at once, but you know what I mean.
And we get lawyer
And then
Saul
that's where
in
he's
5.
gonna get his sincerity vote.
Okay.
We've evaluated their findings. All that's left is for us to hear your prepared statement. So, whenever you're ready.
I don't have a prepared statement, but I do have this.
A gun.
It's a letter from my brother, Charles McGill, and I received it last year after he passed. Dear Jimmy, I have left many things unsaid in our relationship through the years. I've chosen to record them here for you. I remember quite clearly the day you came home from the hospital.
Because it's the way you read it too. It has to be sincere. It can't just be read, right?
I'm sorry that I can't do this. I was going to try to move you all with my brother's eloquent words, but it's not right. This letter's between me and him, and it should stay that way. Listen, my brother Chuck, you know him. He loved me as a brother. He did not love me as a lawyer. Big reason I became a lawyer was Chuck. He was the most brilliant man I ever knew. And
there's their question
lawyer.
answered.
You know, and he knew exactly who he was. Exactly. And all my life I wanted to make him proud. And he was not an easy man to make proud. But if you made him proud, wow, what a feeling. But if you weren't one of those people, it could be a real son of a bitch, you know? So for a guy like me, I did lousy in school, I always cut corners. I mean, for me to live up to the standards of Charles McGill, I mean, look at me. I'll never be as moral as him. I'll never be as smart. I'll never be as good as Chuck. But I can try. If you decide I get to be a lawyer, I'll do everything in my power to be worthy of the name McGill. And if you decide I'm not a lawyer, it doesn't matter. I'll still try to be the best man that I can be.
That's the answer.
I'm lucky I got this letter. I never had a chance to write him a letter and to tell him all the things that I should have. And I gotta believe that somehow he knows. But he'll have to do it for me. Sorry. Thank you.
In the middle there was 100% truth, in my opinion, and then he ended it there on kind of his little...
You could do it! I knew you had it.
So great.
Yes!
Yeah, did you see those suckers? That one asshole was crying. He had actual tears. Jesus, Kim. I started reading the letter.
Did she.
So did she.
It was like improv or jazz, and then boom, I sunk the hook in.
Oh.
I'm so lucky. I was invincible.
You
I
can
could
read
dodge
her
bullets,
like a
baby. And you
book.
Were right. You were right. It was all about Chuck.
She felt the sincerity.
Mr. McGill, you're still here. There's some good news.
Just believe me, I already know.
There's some paperwork for you to sign.
Absolutely. Let's do this thing. DBA. Because I'm not going to be practicing under the name McGill, so.
Shouldn't be a problem. Just down the hall, we have all the forms.
Great.
Wait, Jimmy, what?
It's all good, man.
You can look at her stiff as a board.
Because she thought he was sincere. And I think that he was there in the middle.
And then to come out and be like that. You need to think about this for a minute, Lacey. I think we're being a little bit, you're being a little, and this is going to be a different opinion. I think this is going to be where we like differ.
Okay.
Kim's stunned as shit because
I know, because
he was out like, I got
well, that's
him,
what I'm saying. She felt the sincerity that he was telling the truth. And like I said, in the middle there, like when he first started, he was just reading, right? It was going nowhere. When he started talking and the things he was saying is how he truly feels.
I felt it too. I felt what you're feeling.
But it's how he truly feels. But when he came to the end, when he was starting to finish up, that's when he put his game face back on. I don't know. I saw a difference in Jimmy.
Okay, Lacey, I'm going to call this the getting pulled over by the cop routine.
Okay.
Okay? Oh, every excuse in the book, not really excuse, but I've had a bad day, and oh my God, I just wasn't paying attention, and blah, 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 and you get out of the ticket, you're like, fuck, I got him.
Sympathy. Yeah, and then...
That's not genuine. That's... His overall... I think
his overall reaction from going into it wasn't going to be sincere, right? Because when you're planning and plotting how you're going to say things and what you're going to do, you're already not being sincere. I don't think he was... I don't know.
This is a debate.
I think he was trying so hard to be sincere that he was actually a little bit sincere in the middle there. But he won't admit to that.
No,
he won't.
He hook line. He did the Kim effect on me as well.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, I think he looked up and saw it was going nowhere. He changed ship and he went on his little just like when he was in the original hearing. Mm-hmm. Talking about stuff. He's a good bullshitter.
So you're saying that?
I think it's bullshit.
It's all bullshit.
He didn't have a come to God meeting or moment.
You don't think that he had a come to God moment
with the no, I don't. Not how he reacted when he came out, because he was like, Kim was proud of him, like, you got this, and da da da, and he's like, yeah, I got those. You know what I mean? He was.
I know. I'm just saying he was very happy that he got them, but I think that underneath all of that, I think that he thinks, okay, like in his head, he's like, this is all like a con, right?
It is
but
a con.
I think that some of it was I think some of that in there, 100%, was him
Lacey, go
speaking his truth. But
no.
We can agree to disagree on it.
But
then.
remember the conversation he had with the little girl, and he said, they were never gonna. You know what I mean? That's why he's looking at them. I got you, suckers. I got you, and I will be on that 50th floor, and I will look. I'm telling you,
it's all about the winner. Winner, chicken dinner.
think.
Okay.
You could be right. I could
and
be
you
wrong.
Could be
I could
right
be right,
too.
and you could be wrong. Right?
And you're probably right. I'm just saying I definitely felt.
Well, no, I'm not saying you're wrong. I said we're just disagreeing on it, but
based on the specific things he was saying, I know how he feels about Chuck. That Chuck is always better than everybody, and he's always right, and I'll never be as good as him. Those are all things that Chuck has basically instilled in Jimmy his entire life. Shut up. You do not.
I'm telling you, Kim probably shit herself right there.
Oh, I know.
Because this is a woman that's supposed to know this guy. She does not. She was wiping tears away because it was so and you know what?
I'm just saying.
She's feeling like I am.
Jimmy was faking. He was faking sincerity by being sincere. But he won't admit it.
I think you were thinking he was feeling it. I think you're along my line.
I don't know. I think in the middle there for a minute, I think he might have. Because when he said to Kim, I don't know what happened to me. I was just flowing and it was just coming out. I think that was his feelings coming out.
I'm telling you, he looks to find what works. He's pulling a Gus
No, I know what you mean.
Oh,
I know what you
Lacey.
mean. He's looking to find what works. They'll go this route. If it doesn't work, they'll do this. If it doesn't,
he saw it not working, and it was because the girl was just flipping through pages and not blah blah blah. And he caught him just like he caught Kim, just like he caught the whole room. And yeah, he is a master at being. I'm telling you, that's the way I feel. I'd like to see everybody's comments in the comments below, for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
On this was
especially
good
on this topic.
I love this episode.
The acting in this episode
and don't
was
think
phenomenal.
we're arguing. We do this all the time. Like, we may differ on, and there's things that we were like, yeah, that's it.
But there's times we disagree on things.
But I think we kind of came to the end there where I think you do think. I mean, that was crappy what he did there. Like,
I'm not saying it wasn't crappy.
He goes, I'm not going to go under the name McGill. I mean, he was like...
No, and that's what I'm saying. Wow. But that's my point, okay?
F-U is pretty much what
my
he's saying.
My point is there were 3 different stages to his speech, okay?
Yep, you know you're
right.
In
my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
The first stage was him just reading like a robot, right? He looks up, he sees that that's not working. He knew that wasn't going to work going in.
That was done.
Okay?
Yeah.
And then stage 2 of the speech, I feel like, was him being kind of honest. Let's be honest. The things he was saying was true.
I would almost like to replay that.
Was it not? The things he was saying...
No, it got me. I told you that. I admit it fully. Yeah.
He was in that middle part, that second stage, he was faking sincerity by actually being sincere. Right? Not saying it was right, not saying it was wrong to do.
Mm-hmm.
Stage 3 of the speech was him when he said, I want to live up to the name Charles McGill. And like basically all of that, right? Which was bullshit. All of that was bullshit. Stage 3 was bullshit. Stage 1 was just him reading like a robot. Stage 2 was masking, faking sincerity with actually being a little bit sincere. That's my point I'm trying to make. I'm not saying it is right. I'm not saying it was good. I get where Kim is coming from when she saw that, because she's like, what the fuck? Like,
yeah, I know. Yeah.
But I don't think Kim understands either that that's his true feelings towards Chuck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and the thing of it is, this episode was just as big, but there was so much that happened in this episode that, wow. But I want to see your comments in there.
I want to see what Kim's reactions are to everything, because this is going to change her opinions about Jimmy.
Is it, though? Because you're interested in her character, and I mean, she does like to break bad a little bit.
She does, but to that level,
that was hardcore.
That was hardcore, and the fact that even she was like in tears, and he's sitting there making fun of the other ones for being in tears. Like, this is all gonna affect Kim in a negative way.
You could see right when he said that, she's like, I fucking cried. You could
Yeah,
you could
she's
tell,
like, what?
Yeah, because she was a step behind, kind of, and she was like, oh, and he said like, I got those. I had that one, crying, and she was like,
can you believe that?
And
She was
goes,
actually crying, and she's like, yeah, I can believe it because I was crying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think of?
To him, in his head, it was all just a game, a con. Except in the middle there, where to him it was still a con, but it was him speaking his truth.
I really cannot wait for season 5.
And Mike killed Werner, like I told you he was going to do.
I really thought that
maybe he'd let him go, or
I just
something.
didn't think Mike would do that. I just didn't.
He definitely struggled with it, and he did
everything he could.
He's definitely not happy with Gus at the moment. You can say that. They're both not happy with each other.
Yeah. Well,
That's obvious.
Gus is no person to mess with, and Mike knows that. I want to see what his demeanor is in season 5 a little bit. I'm curious to see, does this play in? It's going to play. I don't care how, how I word it. I feel like this is going to be the moment where...
well, this is definitely going to change his tactics going forward, in the sense that...
It's going to weigh on him.
Getting involved with people.
I have a feeling the wife's going to be killed, too.
The wife is apparently on her way back to Germany, but I feel like that's not going to matter to Gus. That she already knows too much is what Gus is going to say, and he'll probably kill her in Germany. But either way, it doesn't matter. It's too late probably for her as well.
This was I don't know why, probably one of my favorite episodes for sure, because a lot went on. I was excited to see it. I cannot wait for season 5.
Yeah.
Which we'll be doing.
What I was saying is about how... I'm sorry. We were talking about how we thought this was going to change Mike going forward. And I was answering that, but then we got distracted. But I think it's going to affect his relationships with the business, on the business side of things, with Gus and how he's the head of security and all that. It's going to affect how he interacts with people. He's not going to become friendly with people because he became friendly with Werner, and look what he had to do. He had to kill him. So he's going to close himself off even more, but even more so.
Yeah, I could see that. But
even colder, I think.
I'm very interested in seeing season 5, just like I'm really interested in seeing more shows today.
Yeah.
So, love it. I am hook, line, sinker.
Yeah.
On this.
Great episode.
Yes. Odenkirk, is that the name of the director?
Bob Odenkirk.
Bob, yeah.
He's Saul. Anyway, thank you guys so much.
Wait.
Yes.
No, stop that shit. I thought he was the director of it. He's one of...
Bob Odenkirk
is Saul.
Yes.
That's his real name.
Yes,
well,
I've
never known that. I think I've known that, but...
Now, if he directed the episodes, he probably did in some of them, or maybe all of them. I don't know. Craig could probably answer that. But
I just didn't know that was his...
Yeah.
Yeah, real name.
But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this season finale with us. Please leave a like on this video. Leave your comments and questions down below. Make sure you subscribe if you're not already. Share the video and squish that bell. And we hope you guys all have an amazing and awesome day.
Hope amazing happens to you. Until next time, and Better Call Saul and Bob Odenkirk. Peace out.